Hello, wonderful Hope family. Thank you for joining me again on this Pause and Pray. Just before we get going, can I just remind you that the hub is open on Tuesdays for personal prayer. There will be some videos to watch to encourage you and to guide you into what to pray for, as well as bringing your own prayers to it. So please use the hub for your personal prayer. Also, just to remind you that when lockdown is ended, the Hope communities will be able to meet again. I'm sure you'll be eager to do that. So just to let you know that will be happening after the 2nd of December. And just another reminder that should you want prayer for anything, then please go to the prayer team on Sunday. They are really eager to pray for anyone, whatever the need is. They'll also probably prophesy over you. So do take that opportunity on a Sunday to get with the prayer team from 11 o'clock onwards. Okay, so we start our time of prayer always with entering his courts with thanksgiving. And so often we focus on the cross as the main focus for our Thanksgiving. But I thought, wouldn't it be great just to focus on the resurrection this time? Because so much is available as a result of the resurrection. So let me read you Matthew's account of the resurrection. Then I want you to think through all the things that come out of the resurrection, and then to give thanks for those things. So this is Matthew 28. After the Sabbath, at dawn, on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and, going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so terrified of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." So the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and they ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell your brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me." The wonders of the resurrection. We enjoy so much as a result of it. So just make a mental list of all the things that you can thank him for in relationship to the resurrection, and pause and give thanks. It would be good also to make a note of all the things that Jesus has wonderfully done for us in the last week since we last paused and prayed. Make a list of those, and now this is the opportunity to give thanks for that. Now next, wouldn't it be great to pause and give thanks for the wonderful news about vaccinations, the recent news about the Oxford vaccination. It is just extraordinary what God has done through the scientific world in giving us a hope and a sense that normality can begin to unfold next year. So let's give praise and thanksgiving for all that we have been able to achieve through this vaccination. So let's give thanks, pause and give thanks. Now, things that we can pray for in relationship to the vaccinations, we need to pray obviously that the vaccines are approved and can be used as soon as possible, but that due diligence is also taken. And we also want to pray for an efficiency, a great administration in getting the vaccine out to all those people, particularly those people who are vulnerable. So let's pray over the delivery of the vaccinations. Let's pause and pray. Now, the big issue I want us to pray for today, it may have gone off our radar, but there's going to be decisions made in the next couple of weeks that will shape this country for a very, very long time. By that I mean Brexit. It's almost we've forgotten Brexit in the COVID situation. Now, Pat Yode sent me a great prophetic word and stirring us to pray for Brexit. So that's what we're going to do today. Might be a different subject to what we've done in the past, but it's crucial that we get the right decisions in the next few weeks. So let's pray over these matters. I'll mention each one, pause and pray, and you can get going on these. First one is, let's pray for all the negotiators on both sides, that wisdom will prevail, and that tolerance and understanding will prevail, and that they will just have a great insight at how this negotiations can come to a glorious completion. So pause and pray. Secondly, let's pray that we get a balanced, very balanced, a final decision that will bless this nation and the nations of Europe. We shouldn't be selfish. We want the best deal for both parties. So let's pause and pray for that to happen. Let's now pray for the least disruption of business and all our travel plans and such like. We want not to have restrictions and borders created. We still want that wonderful free flow that we've had in the past. So let's pray for, particularly for businesses at this time. They're very vulnerable at this time with the COVID situation. Let's pray that the regulations and restrictions are minimal so that trade can flow freely. Let's pause and pray. Why don't we also pause and pray for the unity? Let's believe that actually, though we might be separate as trading nations, that actually we can stay very firmly united with our friends in Europe. So let's pray for that to take place too. Pause and pray. And now finally, let's pray for a new trade deals. We want to be in a situation where we can do deals with other nations. And let's pray for favor, for a similar speed like the vaccines have been produced so quickly. Let's pray that these deals can come into existence in a far shorter time than they are traditionally take. So let's pray for God's speed in relationship to our trade deals. So let's pray over every aspect of Brexit that might be on our hearts. And I will finish with one final pause and pray. May God richly bless you.